Check out this design review for a controller for TV and film props. Somebody is using something other than ESP32. Good job. Your schematics are well organized, although you do have some part numbers here that are showing that are making things a little bit cluttered and difficult to read. Although one thing I will say is that your parameterization for your components is all over the place. Get it together, bro. Here, the reference designator is flash, and then here, I don't even know what the part number is for this, but this is a wafer level chip scale component with 8 pins, which means it's in a fine pitch BGA package. I would love to use this part in another design if only I knew the part number. One thing I did see on your battery rail and on your bus rail is that you don't have a voltage listed anywhere. That's kind of important information if you're going to be doing something like this. You do have this 400 micron pitch BGA package, and the blind vias look fine, but your top solder layer opening is pretty big. I would suggest making this into solder mask defined pads. That means you can beef up the size of that copper pad a little bit, and then you can apply a negative mask expansion by -1 or -2 mils. Here you can see that there is a DRC error because you don't have any annular ring along the edge of this hole. Any deviation from this drill location along the y-axis is going to create breakout, and that means it is not going to be acceptable under high reliability standards. Simple solution here is to increase the pad size on the y direction. That way it gives you just a little bit of annular ring along the edge of this hole. There are a couple of spots with silkscreen-on-copper, and then I wondered why this wasn't coming up in a DRC, and then I realized you aren't even checking for it in your DRC. Make sure to enable those rules either for online or batch checking so that you can catch those instances of silkscreen-on-copper. Want to have your design reviewed on the channel? Find me on LinkedIn and send me your design files or your manufacturing files.